Okay, so I'm back with another video to give you the most updates on the current real estate market. And today's topic is going to be the surplus sale as well as the tax auction. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so you'll be updated when I drop new content. Thanks. But as far as the tax sale, Marion County usually holds one every year, 4 times a year, in fact, before the COVID pandemic happened, and especially in October for all the tax foreclosures due to non-payments of people in their property taxes. And typically, the list of properties to be auctioned is published in a newspaper, or you can find a listing like a month in advance that it's owed, which in some cases may exceed the market value of the property. So what that means is if you can find an off-market deal for a property for, let's just say, they're behind like 10, 20 grand in property taxes, which that sounds high to most, but I've seen instances where there are more. But back to the matter at hand, you can wait it out and find that same property at the auction for significantly lower than that amount. Or you can contact the owner via purchasing the software, or if you know them personally, or sending campaign letters out, offer letters out to try to get it before that property actually reaches foreclosure status or reach the tax sale. What is this you over here doing?
Sending out offer letters to homeowners who are behind on their taxes.
Okay. What's the purpose of that?
To buy their homes before they go to the auction and get nothing for them. We pay them something for their house.
Yeah. Is there some type of strategy or method to this?
It is called a pre-auction method.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to the people?
No, just invest in real estate and you go far in life.
Ain't that it? What's your fat sister doing? She helping too? Okay, she's stamping. And if you could pay all those taxes, fines, and fees that is due on the property to the auction, the original owner have a year to try to redeem that property from the winning bidder in exchange for the tax deed, which is then what grants you ownership of the property. See, most don't know in the tax sale, you're not allowed to even trespass on that property even after purchasing the tax sale because, like I said, the original owner have a year to redeem the property. All you have is a tax sale certificate saying that you are the holder of the winning bid. That's all. Now, let me get to the county surplus. Those are properties that are similar to the ones above, but they still give the original owner only 120 days of redemption period to clear all the fines and penalties on that property. And anything that is unpaid, the property is awarded to the Marion County via a lien on the property. So now, when they hold the surplus auction 4 times a year before this pandemic, any back taxes, fines, or fees are wiped out, and the minimum bid is set by the county. And usually those bids can start from anything as little as $500 and on up. So the buyers of them properties is then awarded a quick claim deed, though the title may still be clouded with various liens, mortgages, and judgment. And this is the disclaimer. That's what separates the difference between the tax sale and the surplus sale. The surplus sale, you immediately gain access to that property, but you also gain everything that's clouded on the title of that property, meaning you accept ownership in this entirety from everything that came with that property and the reason why the previous owner couldn't redeem it, didn't want to redeem it, or like I said, there's lawsuits, liens, judgments, mortgages on that property. So you take ownership of it, but you take also responsibility of all that. So I said all that to say, know the difference between what you going down there to bid on as far as tax sale and a surplus sale. Now, let me get to the role Renew Indy plays in this, because if you're in Marion County, Indianapolis, and you're a real estate investor, I'm pretty sure you've seen Renew Indy stamped on pretty much all the properties. And you wondering, how did they gain access to them? How do they have so many properties? And this is not an endorsement or me saying deal with them or don't deal with them, so please don't take that from that. But basically, Renew Indy accumulates a lot of the properties that didn't sell in last year or the year before, property sales, and they pretty much wipe it out, get approved buyers to typically buy the properties, but they come with a lot of stipulations as far as you need to be you need to have a house built on it within 2 years. Uh, Title insurance you can usually get, which minimize your liability and risk. And once they take ownership of the property, they usually convert vacants, abandons, and tax delinquent properties into productive use, and then they transfer them to new responsible owners, supposedly, which is you and I, whoever will buy the properties from them. And then, like I said, there's stipulations on getting them built. So, Renew India is definitely not a bad site to deal with, but I just made this statement to show you that you can do the same thing by participating in your auctions and staying up to date on the current information and knowing when that takes place. So, you can find a good deal, you can find some bad deals, and it's just all on you how you deal with it. Now, let's talk ways that you can remain proactive and still generate a decent income apart from sitting around waiting on an auction. Because as you can see, they done canceled it multiple times, so ain't no telling when that's gonna happen. One of those things you can do first is hire you a good accountant, like I got, as you can see. No, seriously, ain't she so pretty? But no, you can make the best of the properties that you do already have and convert them into something more lucrative. Another thing you can do is become a member of local real estate investment groups. That way you're able to share tons of information, stay updated on what's going on, like this eviction ban moratorium. Um, Also, and you can participate in live auctions if they're available at your groups, amongst other investors who may not want to list their properties or strictly have so many of them they don't mind auctioning them off. Like I said, the possibilities are endless. I hope you learned something from this video. Also, apply the pre-auction method. Don't be uh, too ashamed to beat the streets. Send out offer letters, mail campaigns, or even invest in softwares to make calls and contact homeowners before their properties reach foreclosure, the tax sales. And I'm pretty sure most of them will be appreciative of that. So, hope you learned something from this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so you can receive all new notifications of new videos I upload, as well as leave some comments of information or videos you want me to touch up on. And until then, peace.